Hi, everyone, and welcome to Beyond the Veil. I'm your host, Shelley Schonwald. And for those of you who are just tuning in for the first time, I'm a medium located in North Vancouver, British Columbia, on the west coast of Canada. I do readings for people all over the world. If you're interested in readings and you want to check my site out, it's www.yourmedium.ca. And I also do some mentorship as well. And one of the things I like to do is to pay it forward for mediums who are just kind of getting their footing with how this all works and developing into the best medium they can be. Those are always the fun events that I get to do, is to teach, to hold circles. Closed circles is one of the things that I do, and allows us to kind of build that beautiful energy and get you in the right direction with mediumship. Now, I was a medium all my life, and a lot of the times when we look at people who do this work now, they'll say the same thing, but we just didn't know it when we were young, what to call it, what was the word to use when you could see spirit or feel spirit, or you just had that clear knowing of something going on. And that was definitely my case. I wasn't really aware what to call it for many years. And once I found a teacher and was able to connect, it all kind of clicked. Hey, I'm a medium, and I'm able to communicate with those on the other side. So we're going to take a caller here tonight, and we're going to see what they have in store for them. Heather, are you there?
Yes. Hello.
Hi, Heather. How are you tonight?
Doing great.
Doing good? Doing great.
Yes.
Actually, that's even better. That's even better. So what brings you to the show tonight?
Oh, I was just seeing what 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 you can see or what you can tell me, I suppose.
Okay, so a general reading. All right. Okay. I have a male energy coming in. Do you have I say it's a father grandfather link
Yes.
in spirit? Okay. Okay, because they're coming in, and they're telling me that they've been kind of watching you lately. Now, they're very standoffish. They're not saying a whole bunch to me. Were they a quiet person while they were here?
Yeah, sometimes like we were like, yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
because typically when they do that, they'll just come in and they'll stand there like, okay, well, they're obviously a very quiet, a bit reserved person. But they're very interested in what you have going on. Is this father?
Mhm.
Okay, because now what I'm getting is that they're interested in giving you more support from the other side than they were when they were here. Would that
Okay.
resonate with you? Not it
Yes,
was
very much so.
okay, because I'm getting I'm sorry I wasn't very supportive. It feels like this gentleman was, very much kind of wrapped up in his role in the house, and was not
Yes.
necessarily the type of person to be an active father. He says,
Correct. Very much.
I'm going to be active now in this. Um, Now, it's interesting. He's showing me a house. Now, is there something you're looking to do with your home? Because it feels like there's
No,
something going on there.
um, no, my son is though.
Okay. So
My
there's a change.
my Yeah, my son's trying to get a house, and the bid went through, but he has to do things to his house before he can put it on the market.
Okay. Okay. Because this feels good though. And what he's saying to me is that you were on the fence about this because you're nervous because it feels a bit constrained.
Yes,
Okay. And it feels good. And what he's saying is your son has the gumption to do this. He's
yes.
got it.
Well, I think it's mostly stress and My son helped
Mhm.
mostly, like real bad, like just to get things done.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Now, what I'm hearing is ask for help because it
Yes.
feels
Okay.
like, to encourage him to ask for help because he's, it feels like he wants to do this all on his own. And it's not, this is a lesson for him to reach out and ask for help
Okay.
and delegate some of this because this is a good growth experience if
Uh huh.
he's willing to take it on that way.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's a nice house where he's going.
Yes.
Looks
Much
very nice.
bigger.
It looks, yeah, it looks good. It looks, I can see the neighborhood and everything. It's beautiful. Um, your father's very excited about this. You know
Good.
what he's saying to me? He says, "You raised him well. You raised your
Mhm.
son
Oh,
well." And he wants to give you praise for all that you've accomplished in your life because you've got this young man who's doing great things. And he says, "You did
yes.
this." It feels like you were on your own for a lot of this, though. Would that make sense
Yes.
to you? Yeah, because
Totally does.
he's saying to
His
me
dad
that
di-
this
his dad died at 8 years old, so I was a single
ah
parent.
yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. That's awful to have to go through that, but it feels like you really took this on, and it's like you really wanted to be a parent, though, as well. You always wanted
Yeah.
this, and he says you
Mhm.
did a good job of it. But he's also saying you don't slack in anything that you do. You always do things
I
well.
I try, but I don't know about that.
You're you're too hard on yourself. He says you're being too hard on
Yeah,
yourself.
very.
He's also giving me that you have a much more open life, like open social life with people than he did. And he's admiring the fact that you're much more outgoing than him and you're willing to get out and be social and be a helpful person to others. I'm
Uh-huh.
hearing shoulder to cry on. You're a shoulder to cry on, aren't you, for some people?
Yes.
Yeah. And he says you do very well at that. You're good to those you love and those who love you. But he's also saying to me, you're not a person to be crossed or trifled with.
Exactly. Well, you got to stand your ground on things. I'm sorry, but you do. You
Yes, and
know.
what oh my God. Are you very handy as well? Because I'm seeing you like there's um equipment like around chainsaws,
Yes.
things like that. What's with the
Yes. And
chainsaw?
well, I don't mess with the chain. I don't mess with the chainsaw because I'm afraid on that part. But like if it, I mean, other things I'll do, but not the chainsaw.
Okay, because it just I don't know why I saw this thing, but it just popped in. I think he wanted to get me on the track of you're handy. You're very good with your hands, but he's also talking to me about you having a creative side with all this as well. Do you paint like houses? Like you're good with that kind of stuff with color.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't really paint houses, but I mean I do, but I d- I mean I paint a little bit, but I'm not. I don't think I'm a professional.
No, but you're good with colors. You're good with
Yeah.
the color schemes. You have a flair for that kind of stuff. But
Yeah.
he's saying to me that you have all this talent. You have all these wonderful things, and I never told you that when I was here.
Yeah.
Um, but he wants to tell you that the good part's coming.
Good.
Because it feels for you, losing a partner, a husband so very young. It was by the skin of your teeth and your grit of the nails trying to get through some things. But it really feels like you took care and you set yourself up well.
Yes.
And you're going to be able to enjoy life, because seems to be something that's kind of going through your mind about, what comes next
Right.
for you in life. And he
I just
says
kind of want
there
more.
will
I want more freedom, but that'll
there
come sometime.
yes, and it
You
and it
know.
will. He says keep your eye on the prize with that one, right? To be
Yeah.
organized, because you've taken care of everything well around the house. And it's like to make sure that the dollars are taken care of as well. To make
Yeah.
sure that you're invested, and that you're looking towards that part of your life, because it feels like you will be able to have that time where you can put your feet up in the backyard. You can take a road trip if you want, because it feels like you're also looking, going, where should I go? Have I been anywhere? And it feels like you haven't really traveled a whole lot. You haven't had the opportunity to do something like that.
No, I haven't had it all.
Okay. He says, start looking, because you have a big country to go and explore and to look around. It feels like you're going to be um, taking trips around to different parts of the US.
Oh, that'll be amazing.
Yeah, and it feels like it could whet the appetite to go and do more.
Yes.
Because there's also, he's giving me this image of you on a beach somewhere. I mean, that could be the
Uh,
southern states, but it also feels like it's a little further away than that to
yeah.
to go and enjoy those types of vacations where you're just relaxing. Um,
And just be,
y-
and do stuff for myself in a way.
yes, yes, you spent your entire life looking after others, and he really wants to say to you, now's the time to take care of you. Give your son a
Yeah.
little bit of advice, and get him on the way with this, but it's make things about you now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be better.
He's he's giving you lots of love and encouragement to take this on. I mean, it's all within your reach. So
It's weird that you say that he's around me, because lately I've been seeing these orbs in my living room.
he's there. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
He'll
I'm
be
here.
with you. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm about out of time. May I leave him with you?
All right. Well, thank you so much. I really
You're
appreciate the
welcome.
reading.
You're welcome,
You have
Heather.
a lovely evening. All
You too.
right.
Take care. Bye-bye.
You-
All right. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. And that was our reading tonight. And if you do want to have a reading, do reach out to me at www.yourmedium.ca and let me know you're interested. Have a wonderful evening, and take care of yourselves, everyone.